Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Hi everyone and welcome to a pickups video. I'll just have me a sip of my cup of tea, which I can't actually taste. The reason that I didn't go to the recent Doncaster video gaming market was COVID struck in the Hughes household, and yeah, I've been isolating for almost a week now. I think my isolation ends on Sunday, and then I've got 2 days off, freedom before I go back to work on Wednesday, 15th of December. So yeah, it's been a bit crap, and like I said, I can't actually taste the thing. The only thing I can taste is the sweetness, because I have a bit of sugar in my tea. I know the sugar in there, like I said, the sweetness is there, but there's just no taste, and it's been like this for about a week now. Yeah, but anyway, let's move on to the pickups. Like I said, I'm really good that we didn't get to Doncaster. It would have been nice to meet up with everybody, and there were some new faces there as well. But yeah, it's just one of them things, and hopefully, I think I've heard the next one is on the 1st of March, so fingers crossed, you know, all them diseases stay away and I can make that one. Anyway, I've got a few pickups. I haven't got many, but I just wanna get these out there. I can't get to my lockup, can't do a lockup show or anything, not that it's in a position to do that anyway. But yeah, I've got a few C64 games, some Master System cartridges, and some PS1 titles, and I'll go into a bit more detail with the PS1 when I get to them. First off, from Goodwin's place, Craig, and he sent me some stuff. I've got some rolled up arcade stickers, like banners, and he threw a few of them in for me. I forgot to bring them here, but anyway, there's some good ones. There's like Galaxians, Mr. Do, Dig Dug, and he says, you know, you might be able to use them on your arcade cabinet, and you know, maybe hopefully I'm gonna have it Space Harrier thing, but we'll see anyway. But yeah, if he threw this in for me, because he'd actually sent me some Master System cards, which I'm going to show you, and he says this is a limited edition one, this spoiler one, so I feel honoured with that, Craig. I'll find some way to put that at some point. So the cartridges he sent me is Tom and Jerry. I believe that might be a platformer. I'm not really familiar with that game. Aztec Adventure. Again, I'm not too familiar with this one. I think I'm thinking of the Commodore 64 one. There's a game on the Commodore 64, Aztec Adventure, but I highly doubt that it's the same game. And then he also sent me this. This is Casino Games. Again, don't know much about it other than I dare say there'll be roulette and card games and stuff like that on it. So really pleased with those, Craig. Thank you very much for them, and also for those banners. Even if they don't go on my arcade cabinet, I can find some cabinet to put them on. I'm sure I can. So moving on to Commodore 64, I bought a few alternative software titles, because obviously that's one of the subsets I'm going for. The first one, this one was the priciest. I think it was £15. It were a buy it now, but I think I put an offer in actually. I might have got it for 15. It might have been up a bit more. Can't remember. But this is Mad Flunky. I'm not sure if it's based on some cartoon or comic. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's obviously to do with royalty, as you can see from the cover there. Nice big chunky graphics. Whether it's any good, I've no idea, because I've never played it. This one I have heard of, and it's from a film, Big Trouble in Little China. Quite a decent film from what I remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but again, I think it's quite an adventure kind of game, maybe. I don't know. It's not a game I've played, it's just that it's a film I've heard of. And then this is the most recent one. This is Pirates in Hyperspace. Know nothing about it. The graphics look pretty bland. Very metallic, futuristic maybe. Yeah. But the front cover's nice enough. Quite a nice cover. As it was back then, lots of nice covers, and fortunately games didn't really live up to that. I've got a few more, but I moved on to, well, it's funny because obviously I thought I've got all Silverbird games, but there is still cover variants, and there is, well, there's this one which, I don't know if you remember in some of my previous pickups, I've got something similar, the Action Pack, the Adventure Pack. They all contain Silverbird games. This is the Power Pack, and like I say, it contains 4 Silverbird games. It's not actually released by Silverbird though. Prism Leisure Corporation. I have heard of them. It does seem to ring a bell, but I don't think it had anything to do with Firebird. I know Beyond Software were Firebird, and there was Rainbird, and obviously Silverbird. I don't think Prism were. Whether Prism have just, you know, bought the rights to those games to release them on these little compilation packs. Anyway, a few cover variants. This is five-a-side football. I don't, like I said, I already got this, but in a different cover. It's funny because that is definitely the old Everton kit. When they had that kit, I did actually support Everton back then. That might be Liverpool versus Everton, local derby, wasn't it? Big derby. But yeah, I used to support Everton when they had that kit, sponsored by NEC. And then another cover variant is Street Warriors, which is just like it's like a scrolling beat 'em up. I imagine like what was it? Vigilante, was it? Not Vigilante. Renegade. I think it's a bit like Renegade, but it'll be won't be as good, I doubt. And then just a few last games. Another sip of my non-tasting tea is, well, I don't think I've actually mentioned this, but fairly recently I've kind of switched focus with my PS1 collection. I'm getting rid of all my normal titles, and I'm just concentrating on platinum titles, because Rob Gernaldino Plays was selling his platinum collection off, and I said, you know what, I'll have them off you. So I bought quite a few titles off Rob, and since then I've been buying more and more. There's a big hitter in here, and yeah, it's probably the biggest title that for the platinum collection, so I'm glad I've got that one out of the way. But anyway, let's start with, I used to love this game, G-Police. Yeah, I used to absolutely love it. I mean, obviously back then it was cutting edge, and yeah, this is a really good game, G-Police. So yeah, I'm starting on with the platinum collection, and I'm not doing too bad at the minute, getting quite a few. And then me and Joe went to Wakefield, and forget why we were there, maybe doing a bit of Christmas shopping or something, and we went to CEX, and I came across this. This is Resident Evil 2, and like I said, on the platinum, it's nice and complete, feels really weighty, does that one. Case is in pretty good condition. I think it was about £20. There was another Resident Evil that I picked up, I'm sure, but for some reason I didn't get it. I can't quite remember. There were 2 Resident Evils, but I only ended up getting one. This is an eBay purchase. This is Soul Blade. It's a fighting game, one-on-one fighting game, but with weapons, I think, as well. A Namco game. Saw blade, not my cup of tea. Again, that's a nice weighty one. I'm not overly fussed actually if the Platinums haven't got the instruction manuals, I don't think, anyway. Road Rash. Well, it's a Platinums collection, but it's also on the Electronic Arts Classics label as well. So it's kind of a subset within a subset, this. But that's Road Rash. Everybody knows Road Rash. Mainly famous from the Mega Drive. And then here comes a big hitter, and it's still sealed. And it were on eBay, and I made an offer and they accepted it straight away. I was a bit gutted really, because I thought maybe I could have got that less than it was. But yeah, as pricey as it was, it was still cheaper than a lot cheaper than what they had it up at originally. So I'm just glad to have this in the collection. It's sealed, and you know, end of the day, it's an asset, isn't it? So, but this is Digimon World. So yeah, as soon as my isolation runs out on Sunday, and I can get back out, I'm gonna get these to my lockup, and I'm hopefully gonna spend a bit of time at my lockup and try and do some kind of tidying up. I've still got my arcade cabinet to paint, but I just haven't felt like doing that recently, even though I have been to my lockup. I went over a week. To be honest, I just spent more time just logging my games using the new app that Paul Inknorven showed me. But yeah, I kind of just messed about there really, rather than actually doing anything productive. But anyway, yes, when I get there, I'm gonna actually crack on with it and get it tidied up. And that is it for this episode, for this pickups. And as short as it is, there's still some decent games in there. A lot to add to, like my subsets, my little collections, and that's good. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I'll have another pickups before Christmas. So you know, I might as well wish you all now a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I probably won't see you. I'll speak to you again through YouTube until after then. So anyway, thank you for watching, and see you later.